Hello friends, as you know, I'm a huge fan of the smoky arts. I mean, come on, nothing says love like smoky meats. Forget your diamonds, just get your love a pulled pork sandwich as a prelude to romance. I'm here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky today. The locals call it Hoptown. We're at the Woodshed restaurant, which serves some of the best barbecue in the state. Today we'll talk about West Kentucky style. I love this kind of barbecue. Basically, West Kentucky style is this. Pitmasters take a whole pork shoulder or a Boston butt, which is the fat end of a pork shoulder. They grill it over live hickory coals, which start right here with this slab hickory. They burn it down, they shovel those coals underneath the meat, they cook it for a long time. We're gonna go in here and see the pits at the Woodshed, then we'll have some food, and I'm gonna try some of that pulled pork that really does make me wanna love somebody. And that stuff smoked 24 hours, it is oh so good. So let's check it out. I'm happy. So folks, I'm here talking with James Byers, and he's pitmaster here at the Woodshed. And Mr. James, you were just showing me y'all's whole pork shoulders and your half chickens and your St. Louis style spare ribs.
Yes.
Then you take, what time did you put those shoulders on yesterday?
Probably around 10.
So you put whole pork shoulders on the pits at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right now, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning the next day.
Yeah.
Those 24-hour long pork shoulders.
Yeah.
That's just about as good as it gets, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably so.
You say you've been smoking for, yeah.
I used to operate my own restaurant too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
So-
Mama's restaurant. I came here from there.
Okay. So you've been smoking for
Cooking ever since I was about 12 years old.
12 years old, and right now you're about 40, right?
No, I'm 71.
From 12 years old to 71, and it looks like barbecue's treated you well.
Real well.
This right here, folks, is a big slab of hickory, and I was gonna throw it in the pit so you can see what's going on. But I think this one might need to be cut down just a little bit. So this is where all the barbecue starts. We're here looking at this great, sort of like scaly bark hickory or shag bark hickory to me. This pit over here, it's mighty hot. Throw that wood in there. That hickory cooks down the coals. Then we're gonna go inside and see where you shovel those coals underneath the meat. So this is one of the pit areas they use when they're overloaded. Here's the main pit room. You got old-fashioned masonry pits on both sides. These doors right here give access to where you shovel those wood coals. The meat rests about right here. You open up the lid, which are heavy. You can see here that you got like half chicken smoking. James, he done took the whole pork shoulders off of this side right here, and I see right now he's got some fresh ones in there. Probably hard to see, but these will come off. These will cook all night long, like 24 hours, and they'll come off tomorrow. This is the firebox. James will take one of these old coal shovels here, and he'll open the gate, reach in here, shovel some of these hot coals out, and then he'll open up this door and shovel those coals under there. It is an artful process. It's a very simple process and very labor intensive. I say simple because you're talking about one of the oldest traditions ever, cooking meat over wood coals. James here has been doing it for a long time. How long have you been doing this, James?
40 years.
40 years of meat smoking expertise right here. Stick around, folks. Every time I'm in here, business is booming. It doesn't matter if it's a lunch or a dinner, this place is crowded. What's the secret to your success?
Well, I think because we feed the working man a good plate.
Stay tuned. So Mike Mathis, I have eaten here several times over the years when I was doing the research for my barbecue book. Hopkinsville is halfway between Bowling Green and the western part of the state. So I've stopped here numerous times and gotten my fill up.
I appreciate it.
I love it. Y'all been in business for a while. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your history?
We've been here 29 years. In May, my mother and father started it, and I worked with them. And, it kept growing and growing, and my brother come in to help us.
What's your brother's name?
Philip, Phil, and he
I've
works.
talked to Phil before.
Yeah, right. And I guess after the first 15 years, things were going great. My mother and father retired. We bought them out, and we've been running it. The Lord's blessed us. We've been good. Business has been great.
Every time I'm in here, business is booming. It doesn't matter if it's a lunch or a dinner, this place is crowded. What's the secret to your success?
Well, I think because we feed the working man a good plate for the money. We give you a plate lunch for $5.65. We have different meats and vegetables every day. Of course, we got barbecue, which we have every day.
That's right.
That's cooked here on the premises. It's all fresh. A barbecue plate with a good serving, and people come.
Absolutely. I can't believe the portions are incredible.
Thank you. Well, that's what I think keeps them coming, because we kind of try to keep our prices low. We work on volume. We do a lot of volume.
Yeah.
We do a lot of drive-through business, and then we have good homemade pies every day. So.
Yeah, those homemade pies with those huge meringues.
Yeah.
So at this point, you're like a 3rd or 4th generation business?
Yeah, I'm second. My son's a 3rd generation, so it's going on down the line, I guess. And then my youngest son just come in, and maybe his youngest one will take over someday.
I think you'll all be in business for a good long time. I'm gonna sit down here and have me a little bit of mutton. Y'all about one of the most eastern places in the state where you can get mutton in Burgoo.
Yeah, you leave, when you say Burgoo, when you leave probably a 50, 60 mile radius, it's hard to find Burgoo. And mutton, you don't find very little mutton in this part of the country. I sell a sheep a day.
Yeah.
Every day, and so.
For the folks who don't know, mutton is sheep that's at least a year old, a female or a castrated male.
Right.
And mutton's gotten really expensive, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. About 3 years ago, it went up $1 a pound in about a 3-month period, and it's very expensive. But I have a lot of call for it, so I have to have it.
Well, look, great talking to you,
Good,
Mike.
you too.
Thank you.
Sit down and enjoy a meal.
I'm gonna sit down and fill my belly.
That'll work. Thanks.
All right. More Go Local is coming up. I did not eat breakfast anticipating this barbecue extravaganza. So, Server Supreme, what's your name?
Sandy.
Sandy? I've been contemplating this woodshed menu for a while now, and I'm pretty hungry. So it's kind of hard to choose, but let's do this. Rib plate, mutton. How about a mutton plate? How about also a pork sandwich, Burgoo? I think I could also do a pork plate.
Oh my goodness.
Potato salad and baked beans.
You want cornbread, light bread, or roll?
I think I want cornbread. That cornbread looks just right. That should fill me up, I reckon.
All right, be just a few minutes.
All right, thank you. Oh my goodness. I did not eat breakfast anticipating
It's a good thing.
this barbecue extravaganza. Well,
There you go.
I am going to tuck in.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Yeah. Life is good. We have a pulled pork plate with Burgoo slaw, cornbread that's cooked fresh back there, and white beans. By the way, this pulled pork is that stuff that cooks for a full 24 hours. Big pork sandwich. They just heap it up on there. Baked beans. We got pork ribs here, and this lovely looking stuff over here is chopped mutton, and it's fatty. It's oh so good. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Hey folks. Some folks call me Professor Pork Belly. This is evidence for why. But you can't come to the woodshed without getting a piece of one of their homemade pies. This is coconut meringue. And nothing says love like smoky meats. And nothing says love like this coconut meringue pie from the woodshed. Really, y'all get on over to Hoptown. Come on down. You'll be really happy with it. Later. Oh yeah.